Jada Pinkett Smith had Gwyneth Paltrow on her Facebook series Red Table Talk, and they was talking about maintaining conversation or maintaining. I think it's maintaining conversation during sex. Well, Jada Pinkett Smith is the last person to be even talking about maintaining conversation during sex. It should be no conversation during sex, but you know what I'm saying? But a lot of but a lot of compassion and moaning and groaning. I mean, I don't know. I'm old school, but let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and play this audio, people, of Jada Pinkett Smith on Red Table Talk, and she got the Gwyneth Paltrow on Red Table Talk, and they talk about maintaining conversation during sex. Jada Pinkett Smith, you cannot speak because you don't have sex with Will Smith at all. Not at all. Not one bit. And I know some of you may say, well, what about Jaden Smith and Willow Smith? How was they produced if Will Smith didn't have sex with Jada Pinkett Smith? Well, it's a such thing as the doctors putting Will Smith's semen inside of the woman. You see? A man don't necessarily have to lay you down and have sex with you to produce a child with you. Especially in Hollywood. You got to understand, in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, a lesbian do not like men, and a gay man don't like a woman. So with all that being said, it is impossible for a celebrity couple to actually do and have sex and produce a child. But it is possible for the man to, you know what I'm saying, have his semen implanted in the woman, and they give birth, and she gives birth to that child. In Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's case, that's what happened. You understand? So there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and play this audio. What I want you guys to do is make sure you guys hit that like button. And to YouTube, this is fair use. This is fair use, YouTube.
All right, now Jada Pinkett Smith was on her Red Table Talk. Gwyneth Paltrow was the guest. And they were talking about being able to communicate during sex and maintaining a healthy sex life. It's really hard.
So they talking about communicating during sex to maintain a healthy sex life. I don't know about that, because in some instances, you know what I'm saying, you got to let the spirits flow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're a man and you want your woman to communicate, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's not in your woman's nature to communicate during sex. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not in your woman's nature to communicate during sex. I know a lot of women that, you know what I'm saying, don't like to communicate during sex. They'll moan, you know what I'm saying, they're groan, you know what I'm saying, they'll make different noises if it feels good. But as far as communicating during sex, a lot of women don't want to communicate during sex. And if you encourage her to communicate, then she is doing something that she don't normally do, and you know that's fake. You know it's real. You want everything in a relationship to be real and authentic. You want everything in a relationship to be real. You don't want no pretend. You know what I'm saying? You don't want if you're a man and you having sex with your woman and you telling your woman, scream, make some noises. Well, and if she start making noises, then you know it's fake because you told her to do it. You want everything to be genuine. You want everything to be real. So if she's being real and she's making noises being real where you know actually you're doing something. You understand? We living in a day and age where people want, you know what I'm saying, the fakeness and not the realness. You know what I'm saying? Same way when a man is having sex with a woman and that man is moaning and that man is groaning, well, obviously he's feeling something. Obviously he's, you know what I'm saying, he's feeling it. He's loving it. He's enjoying it. You know that's genuine. Anyway. But like I said, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith is the last persons to be talking about, you know what I'm saying, communicating during sex, because you cannot talk about communicating during sex if you don't have sex. That's just like somebody's telling you how to fix your relationship when their relationship is messed up. You cannot talk to somebody or counsel somebody in their relationship and your relationship on the verge of divorce and your relationship is total anarchy. That don't make sense. Anyway, let me go ahead and press play.
That Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old. That's why the accountability part really
Oh Lord.
hit for me.
Did you just hear what Jada Pinkett said? We started in this at a very early age. 22 years old. 22 what? Wait a minute, let me rewind that. Hold up for a minute.
Yeah, because I think...
Oh, shout out to T.I. It's a lot of work.
All right, now Jada Pinkett Smith was on her Red Table Talk. Gwyneth Paltrow was the guest. And they were talking about being able to communicate during sex and maintaining a healthy sex life. It's really hard. I mean, the thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old.
22 years old. She's telling you when she passed her soul through the fire of Moloch. She just dropped a jewel. She just dropped a jewel on you. You know what I'm saying? And people didn't even catch that. People didn't even catch that. She just dropped a jewel and told you when she passed her soul through the fire of Moloch. So, you know what I'm saying? So It's a Different World was just the beginning. But as far as her passing her soul through the fire of Moloch, she's telling you the beginning of her satanic hood. It wasn't a different world. It was literally when she got with Will. Because 22 represents the master mason's, master builder's number, to build. So she built her career off of the ritual of her and Will. Her and Will. And so no wonder why this Red Table Talk with Gwyneth Paltrow went viral. Because she just dropped a jewel to everybody and nobody figured that out. And that's why Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith is still together, even though they don't sleep together. Even though Will Smith is looking for men and Jada Pinkett Smith is looking for men and women. Look at that. She dropped the jewel. Her foundation started when Will Smith. So what's going to happen? Let me go ahead and press play. This is fair use, YouTube, fair use.
That's why the accountability part really hit for me, because I think you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex. Right. It's like, well, if you love me, you should know. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you love me,
you should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a huge.
Let me tell you something. You got to understand, between celebrities, you cannot look up at celebrities to take advice from in a relationship, because they don't have love. When you see a celebrity couple, there's no love there. They are together for an agenda. That's to influence the people. You understand? There's no love there. It's an assignment. Yes, they had kids in a relationship. Those kids an assignment. You understand? Oh, if you love me, let me tell you something. If you love one another, if you men and brothers and sisters out there love one another, you would not, you know what I'm saying, seek to, you know what I'm saying, you women would not be out there, you know what I'm saying, on social media, twerking and all that other stuff. Because if you love your man, you would keep whatever your body is secret to your man, exclusively to your man. And you men, if you love your women, you wouldn't encourage your women to do threesomes or go anal with your women, or, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be going to the strip club, or, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't even be talking about another woman. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, people. I'm just letting the spirit flow. But let's go ahead.
Boy, the blogs ran with that clickbait headline yesterday, didn't they?
Well, there's a lot of different headlines, and Jada went on Twitter and said, only because I got time today, stop making up headlines. Watch the Red Table Talk I did with Gwyneth Paltrow for yourselves. Will and I have never had an issue in the bedroom. Thank you.
Yeah, I listened to that yesterday.
Will and you can't have an issue in the bedroom when you don't frequent the bedroom. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying, Jada Pinkett Smith. You cannot have an issue in the bedroom if you don't, you can't have an issue in the bedroom when you and Will Smith don't frequent the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Come on, just keep it real. Just be real, Jada. Be real, Will. You know what I'm saying? You've already been exposed. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, we already know how you are and what you like, what your preference is. And Jada Pinkett Smith, we already know how you are. We already know what your preference is. So you might as well just come on out. Well, why are you even talking about that? You need to talk about how you doing your kids. How you sold your kids into the industry. Anyway, this is news. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that follow button if you're new to this channel. And if you want to donate, I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And if you want to donate, the PayPal link is in the description box below. God bless you all.